I'm so hungry I could eat your shoe. Wait, what? What did I miss? Hey y'all, welcome back to Power Wash Simulator 2. Today we're actually going to be playing the Adventure Time DLC, Treehouse Living Room. I, Princess Bubblegum, hereby dub thee the Royal Candy Cleaner. Alright, let's do this. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I think this is maybe the, what do you call it? The treehouse from Adventure Time. I've only seen the first episode of Adventure Time. The Royal Candy Cleaner. I think that might be me. So as you can see, this is a new DLC for Power Wash Simulator. Well, actually, it's been out for a few weeks, but you know, I haven't played it yet, so that's the most important. But I think always on this channel, I'm like always like really behind on things. The schedule is just always jank, so it's, I guess, a typical Monday. Well, actually, see, I'm planning on uploading this on Monday, but I'm not sure when this will actually get uploaded. I saw someone named Shelby said something, but I didn't see what it was. Sorry, Shelby. But yeah, I think this is the living room from the treehouse in the show. I've seen the very first episode of Adventure Time, but I don't think I've seen any more than that. It's a cool show. It was not really my thing, but some of my friends were really into it back when it was out. Cause, oh yeah, it's probably been out it probably came out like a while back at this point, getting older, but that's okay. For this level, I don't really have a strat. I'm just kind of gonna be trying to cast my net really wide and we'll see how it works. I'm just happy to be playing a level that's not the giant house level that I just did. That video, I was recording for almost 2 hours. And so I had to record in multiple sittings, whatever. So yeah, this one, we're already at 15%, so I'm not complaining. What is this thing? It might be, oh, is that like a shower or something? Kitchen barrel hose, okay. See, I know like the most basic lore about Adventure Time. Actually, probably not even that. I mean, I know some of the characters. I know Tom Kenny, who voices SpongeBob, does the voice for the Ice King. I might be wrong in this, but I want to say the voice actor who played Isabella on Phineas and Ferb is Princess Bubblegum? I don't know. Either way, she claimed that Finn and Jake would be helping me, but I don't see them anywhere. So, per usual, I'm going to be doing everything and other people are going to take credit for it. It's just like, it reminds me of college group projects. I could go on about those. Jake said, Finn, trashing our living room for Bubblegum's official test was such a great idea. What? See, there was a whole strategy to trash it, but at least, I mean, I've never understood how things got dirty in this game, but this one especially makes no sense because look at all the colors. It looks like somebody just, I don't know, took a giant bucket of paint and somehow put it on every single surface of the level. And Jake asked if they'll clean it all. Does he think I can't see this group chat? Because if so, he is mistaken. Either way, this one, it'll still be an interesting challenge though, because the regular levels, it's very obvious what's dirty, but here, even though there's a lot of colors to signify it, there's just so much going on that it's a little bit more difficult to see what's clean and what's dirty. I think most of that area is clean though. We got the stove. This was where they made the bacon pancakes. Yeah, I did know that reference. And I feel like there probably is like a recipe for actual bacon pancakes, but I don't know. I don't think I would like that because well, actually, I'm already not even a big bacon fan. I do like pancakes, but together it just doesn't, I don't know. I don't think it would work. Maybe it would though.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that is satisfying though, just being able to clean a whole bunch of stuff at one time. I know I brought this up like a few minutes ago, but I'm still salty at the thought of the college group projects. There were multiple situations where there was one person in our group who literally did not show up the entire semester and still got the same grade as everyone. And honestly, I blame our professor for part of that. We had a really bad professor. She had confirmation from multiple people and literal proof that one of our teammates hadn't done anything. There's a literal email from our teammate to our professor like, hey, I know I was, out of the country the entire semester, but I still want to get an A on this. And our professor was like, okay. And I'm like, bro, that is not fair, because it was mostly me and like one other person that did the majority of the work. And it was funny because this one person in the group chat, maybe halfway through the semester, was like, okay, y'all need to get it together because me and Matthew are the only ones who have done anything. And on the one hand, I was glad she said that, but on the other hand, I was like, bro, don't drag me into this. And so, yeah, it's just, I feel like it's always drama. The thing is, it's weird. It always goes either horribly or amazing. It usually horribly. But the funny thing is the very first group projects I had were actually good. I don't know why, but I think because I randomly got in the most like stacked group and everyone had already like done all this pre-work almost on the project. So it was just super easy and we had it together within like a week, even though we had like a whole couple months to work on it. So yeah, it's so hit or miss. I do not miss the college group projects. Anyway, this part is clean, that's satisfying. I mean, as you can see, there are these lines, but I'm pretty sure that's just wood. One thing I did hear about this DLC, and something that I have kind of already noticed, is it's a lot more forgiving with, I mean, you could probably see this if you watch the one where I cleaned the whole house, but if there's a spot that's... What's that noise? I don't know. Oh, it's this, it's the pet, the video game character. This game is a lot more, or this DLC is a lot more forgiving with missing spots. So I love that. Some of the very first levels, I feel like in a way they're almost the most difficult because I think they're the least forgiving with random spots, but I don't know if there's a ladder in here. Oh, there's like a step stool. Okay, that works. Yeah, this is a little bit easier. The ceiling is taking up like a huge chunk of this, I think. But yeah, it might be a little bit better if I just kind of do a once over and then come back if I need to. Because we're already at 44%. So that is, I think, a good strat. One thing I don't understand about the Adventure Time treehouse is like there's all this electrical wiring. And it's in a tree, so how is that not a fire hazard? Oh my gosh, washing off the cheese? Bro, that is some strong cheese. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like a fire hazard to me, so I'm just grateful that I don't live here. We got a significant chunk of the floor done, and I guess it makes sense that everything is multicolored because with this floor, it's already multiple colors, so they probably had to do something that contrasted a little bit more. Wait, let's get this thing, the cooler. Yes. Get all of that washed off. Oh my gosh. That's like the most satisfying when it's something that's completely dirty in this game and you just get it from an angle and it's super clean. I don't know. Yeah, hopefully this comes out next Monday. I know my schedule, it's kind of been back to normal, but it was a little bit jank. That's a whole story, but I had to leave my apartment. I'm back now, but I had to leave for some time and stay with family because our upstairs neighbors, who the cops were always being called on, which once again, not by me, I'm not sure who, they got evicted. So yeah, and there was this drama with them basically trying to intimidate us as they were it was a whole story time that I don't think I want to get into right now, but that's why. So I mean, I think it's literally been almost, I don't know, it's been several weeks now, but that's why there was just one random week where I wasn't really uploading anything. So hopefully, I think we already have our new upstairs neighbors, or I think they already moved in, and so far they seem like very normal, which is nice. Because our first neighbors were awesome, then our second neighbors were horrible. They were actually the worst because, actually, I don't know if I told this story before, but they were like a bass boosting 24/7. It would be a random Tuesday at 10 a.m. and just my entire room was shaking and I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous. But they also got evicted because they had the SWAT team called on them. Somehow I slept through that. I have no idea how, but I slept through a literal raid on my upstairs neighbors because they were, okay, actually I don't know how I can say this in YouTube friendly terms. They were dealing things out of their apartment that they should not have been. Just, yeah. I'm so hungry I could eat your shoe. Wait, what? What did I miss? I've not really been paying attention to the messages this time, but I don't know what was happening. That's gross, dude. My shoes are stank nasty. Right now, I could eat them both and your sock. Oh my goodness. No comment on that, but voice crack on that. What is Oh, it's like a dice? Okay, interesting. I like how they have different things in this room. This is a cool DLC. Even though I've never been a big Adventure Time fan, this definitely makes me want to like go back and watch it. I don't remember why, because I think it's been so long. I probably watched the first episode maybe a few years after it came out. I don't remember hardly anything about it. So it really has been a minute. Why is there a skull there? I don't know, it's probably just decoration. Let's move this though so I can get back there. Thank you. One tricky thing with this level is there's a lot of brown lines that are clearly, you know, part of the wood, but it looks like it's something that needs to be washed. Got that living room wall. Okay, so this is their living room. I think there's also, oh, I think there's a room up here. Hold on. How do I climb up the ladder? I don't know. Maybe there isn't anything up there, but it looks like it. Actually, probably not, because, oh, I didn't even see this room. Because the ceiling looks completely clean, and I don't think I did that, so. Well, there's a lot of cobwebs in here. But I don't know what this room is. Oh, it says the entrance. Okay. Is Marceline, is she the one that there were like a lot of, I feel like I've seen, oh yeah, she's the one that I feel like I've seen a lot of internet love for, like, people are simping for her on the internet, which I don't like that term necessarily, but I can't think of another term. I've seen a lot of people saying Marceline was like their first crush or something. What is that? Is that BMO's hat? Okay, so the, whatchamacallit, the little computer or the little video game thing is named BMO. I guess that's their pet that we saw earlier. Anyway, I do love how many small objects there are in this level because it's just so satisfying hearing the little ding over and over again. Whenever I spray the bass, it plays a little bit. That makes sense. I did actually play bass for a decent amount of time. It's a cool instrument. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. What are these? Shoes? Yeah, Finn's shoes that were stank dirty. Hopefully they're gonna be sparkly clean after this, but like I said before, some of these things, I don't really care how clean they are after I, wash them. Like, I would probably just not use them anymore. I already feel like I hold on to shoes for too long because, I don't know, they just always end up not smelling good. And I try to spray them with deodorant, but I don't think that actually does anything. Yeah, I don't know. I need to get cleaner shoes is all I'm saying. Because I usually have like a pair of shoes that's dedicated for like the gym and, exercising and stuff, but it's not even just that one. It happens to my other ones too, which is probably just, I don't know. It's just gonna happen, but still, I don't think your shoes are gonna cut it. I'm gonna eat the entire treehouse and sit. Where are they right now? That's what I'm confused. That's what I'm wondering about. Are they just waiting outside? I'm about to eat the entire grasslands and the candy kingdom. Yeah, so there's 5 different levels, I think. So y'all let me know if you want to see the next level. We're at 83, so I hadn't totally been checking the percent that much, but I feel really good about this one. It's just nice to play a level that's not 2 hours long after that last one, because I think I said this in that video as well, but I was going in thinking, oh, this will be maybe like an hour long recording, because I knew it was going to be a bigger level, but an hour in and I was maybe a little over halfway done, and at that point I thought, oh, this is rough. But even then, you can kind of tell how long the levels are going to be in the first maybe 10%, because even though the last 10% takes up a ton of time usually, you can usually tell pretty early on how long it's gonna take. Get this floor. The floor is sometimes like my favorite thing to clean, because I don't know, there's just something satisfying about it. I don't know how much to get like around. Okay, yeah, so there's still some left inside here. That's gonna be a little bit tricky actually. I thought I got every angle, but maybe not. Get more of that floor. 90%, let's go. Oh, nice. All right. Entrance wall is complete. Awesome. So pretty much the whole entrance area is done, I think. I don't know. It'll probably come back later and tell me, oh, this one like specific corner is not good. But yeah, looks pretty good in here. Oh, except for this hat. Joshua's hat. Who's Joshua? I don't know. And then Jake's hat. Bro, he's got like a whole, I don't know what you call it. Like those hats that have the huge rim around it. It's kind of like a sun hat. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Last 9%, let's go get the whole wall. Sometimes I think I actually might have been going too fast because when I go slower like this, it seems a lot more, gets more done. Yeah, there we go. Actually, BMO, you can't move BMO. That's okay. I think I got most of the area around BMO at this point. So they do have an oxygen. Wait, why do they have an oxygen tank? Yeah, I'm sure the show explains like a lot of this stuff, but for now I have no idea. 94%. We are so close. Clearly that means we're not doing the upstairs. Once I saw that the ceiling was done, I was like, oh yeah, we obviously don't have to clean that since it looked already pretty clean. I was like, I was not the one that did that, so lady painting. I don't know who that is. I don't remember when Adventure Time was on, but I want to say it was like maybe late 2000s, early 2010s. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a minute, so it's kind of interesting that they chose Adventure Time out of all shows to be the DLC. It's probably something to do with like licensing or copyright, if I had to guess. 98%. Actually, that's not really a good sign because that shows that I missed a lot. Hopefully it'll be 99 after this, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, no, that's a rip. Okay, so what did I miss? The floor for sure. I don't know where I missed on the floor. Maybe like underneath these tables and stuff. Oh, there's that whole spot underneath there. Yeah, that still counts as living room floor. Okay, perfect. The nook. I love this little nook area. This is really cool. Okay, there's more under the... Never mind. This table is next. Oh, it's like underneath probably. Yeah, I didn't get all of the legs of the table. There we go. What's next? The shelf? Oh, the underside. Okay. I forget how many undersides of things there are. Cool. At this point, I'm probably just gonna follow wherever the game tells me. Okay, stove. Oh, underneath there. Wait, can we open this? No. Okay, somehow that wasn't dirty. Yeah, because it gives you like a list of things. Oh my lord, that is a lot of things. That is unfortunate, actually. Yeah, it gives you a list, but sometimes it's just easier to use the games pointing out to you where everything is. What is missing? Is it the underside again? Oh yeah, I definitely saw some spots underneath there. Okay, I thought that was just whatever was inside. But no, there's just a lot that was missing over there. Okay, cool. Next, this mug that I didn't realize was dirty. And then this branch. It keeps telling me different things. Entryway. Oh, I didn't get the bottom. See, that's the tricky thing about this one, is there's so many items on this level that even though it's a smaller level, there's still like a ton that needs to be done. What is missing on the stove? Oh, this, okay, there we go. Hopefully that should do it. Yep. Kitchen table cheese is clean. Yeah, I would not eat that cheese, not gonna lie. Living room wall, cheese knife. This window is still dirty. This one I'm stumped. I have no idea what could be missing on this window unless it's this spot. Okay, they considered that part of it, I guess. Kitchen barrel. Most of these have just been like the underneath that I've missed. That one, it's probably the top though. Wonder if I can do some parkour. Okay, cool. Well, we didn't necessarily need to. Another branch at the top. There we go. It keeps pointing over here, but I don't know. Maybe it said these TVs? I thought I already got all of these TVs, but clearly not. Then the other TVs as well. Okay, so at this point... Oh, I didn't even see the backpack. What is missing on the backpack at this point, bro? Okay, there we go. So what do we have left? One... That is still a lot of stuff, bro. In a way, this is harder than a lot of levels because there are so many nooks and crannies. And the good thing is, a lot of these, it's like you kind of just have to spray it for a second and it's already clean, and the overside of this shelf, what needs to be done on the exterior? I don't know, but it's done. Living room wall. I don't know how high up it's counting. I think maybe like at this part. Yeah, because it doesn't go dirty above like there. Pause. Nook, couch, armrest, shelf. Yeah, I hadn't done like any of these shelves correctly. I have no idea how those weren't done. The base, bro, I swear everything in this room was something that I'd already gotten. Bro, what am I missing on this branch? I can't. I don't know, but I got it. The ladder branch is also dirty. Same with this one. A lot of these branches I hadn't done a good job of getting. Okay, so that means we just have 3 left. Oh, this, that thing. Well, there we go. No, it does not mean we have 3 left. Or technically overall, probably. Oh, let's go. I thought that would be worse. How did I miss that window? I don't know. But these branches were also not done. There we go. Job complete. Give me them W's. I think I say that in every video, but this is the completed, I don't remember what you call it, the treehouse, I guess. I'm so glad we didn't have to do that second floor because that would have been a lot. But anyway, let's look at the time lapse. Yeah, I think that was a lot more helpful to have the like multicolored dirt or grime or whatever you want to call it on this one. That was tops. I can't believe you cleaned everything. Was kind of hoping you'd leave something behind. What? Okay, you know what? Nope. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode of Power Wash Simulator 2. Y'all let me know if you want to see more of the DLC or just another regular level. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace!